Boys and girls, there's a new Canik in town. It's called the Rival. You're gonna love this. Check it out. This pistol is freaking awesome. We're gonna go over it here, have some fun. Yes, sir. All right, guys, welcome back. Eric here with Iraq Veteran 8888. All right, if you guys know anything about the Caniks, they've gone through a heck of a lot of changes over the years. So this basic, let's just say, line of pistols from Century has been around quite a while, and this is arguably one of the apex designs in the Canik line. Not too long ago, hell, I think maybe less than a year ago, they released the Mete. And we already did a video on that particular gun, and of course it's a fantastic shooter. The whole idea behind that pistol, kind of out of the box carry gun slash race gun slash competition. The Rival certainly checks all of those boxes in a very similar way, but with a lot of crazy upgrades. They did a lot of lightning cuts and things like that on here to help keep the weight down. You've got all kind of slide rider capability for all your various optics and things like that. You've got a 5-inch barrel, which gives you lots of velocity and a good sight radius if you are shooting irons. I opted to not put the red dot on this particular gun because when I picked this thing up and presented it, the front sight is so fine and easy to pick up. It's a very easy gun to shoot accurately, and the trigger on this gun is fantastic. They went with a 90-degree diamond cut alloy trigger, and it breaks super, super, super clean at a 90-degree angle, about like that. And they did such a great job on this trigger, all right? I love the stippling on the frame. You do have interchangeable back straps. The magazine release can be swapped to either side of the pistol, so you do have that ability, so it makes it a little bit more friendly, you know, for left-handed shooters, okay? One thing about the magazine release, it is rather large, okay? So when you're in a, you know, competition or something, you know, a lot of times you'll have these enlarged mag wells and larger magazine releases and all the little levers and things just to make it a little bit easier to get to in a competition sense. Now, this one's called the Dark Side. It's all black. They also do a version of this that has some gold Cerakote accents. And I have to say, it's a very sleek looking gun. But this one is really nice. I really love the sights. The rear sight is fully adjustable for windage and elevation, so it makes it real easy to dial this thing in exactly like you want. The magazines hold 18 shots. It comes with 3. Now, I have a pile of my old Mete mags here, and it takes the same magazine. So you can see here I've got the Mete mag that's got the 2 or 3 shot base plate on it. So that's a 21 round mag. We'll be running those as well. And you can see the tan base plates from my previous Mete. But I really do like this gun, and Chad was playing around with the trigger earlier, and one conclusion that he and I both came to on it was that it has probably one of the best out-of-the-box striker fire triggers you could ever ask for in a production gun. Guys, I'm not kidding. The trigger on this thing is fantastic, and we were just blown away at that. So, you know, it's crazy how with these particular pistols, Century really has upped the ante in terms of the quality, and they're really putting together a fantastic pistol here. These are Turkish made, and this particular gun, man, I'm digging it so far. So I'm gonna shoot it a little bit more for y'all, and we're gonna have a little bit of fun here. But so far, man, just as these Caniks go, this one is like definitely on the top of the list for me so far in terms of just the completeness of this, and man, it's just such a great configuration. You do have a pick rail on the bottom here. You can mount your lights and lasers and accessories and stuff. You do have a very generous trigger guard. All right, so if you're wearing gloves, you've got room for a gloved finger, which is nice. All right, I've got some various ammo here. This is some 124 grain Bell-Om that is in this magazine. And let's see, we've got some Bell-Om and we've got some CCI Blazer ammunition, all in a 124 grain configuration. So let's have some fun. And woo, yeah, I am enjoying this. What a great shooting experience. CCI Blazer. I mean, come on. I mean, that is way past typical handgun distance that you're gonna run into in a gun battle. That's kind of a long shot. I mean, it just stacks rounds. It is just freakishly fun to shoot. Man, what a great pistol. All right. Man, CCI Blazer, 124 grain. Oh, okay. I was expecting that to happen. I accidentally hit the magazine release and dropped the mag, because that mag release, because it is kind of a competition style, it does sit a little bit proud. One thing I want to mention to some of y'all, I don't know if you're familiar with them, but on the Glocks, for instance, they do make an extended magazine release you can buy for the Glocks. I mean, it's a very cheap upgrade, but the point is, some people, depending on the way they grip the gun, depending on how large their hands are, sometimes if you go to give that gun a decent squeeze, you can jettison the mag inadvertently without thinking about it. I was waiting for when I was gonna do it. I think Chad was looking the whole time thinking, all right, when's he gonna drop the mag? But that's what that was. So something to keep in mind. And you see the way I grip this gun, look at that. I mean, I'm literally putting my palm right on that mag release. So that's just something you gotta instinctively just kind of get out of your head and try to make a slight adjustment. Remember when the Glock 42 and 43 came out? I think it was the Glock 42 video. And Chad kept accidentally jettisoning the mag because of the way he holds the gun, and he had to make some tiny little adjustments. Same type of thing. Sometimes it just happens. But I was waiting on I was waiting on that to happen to me. Okay. All right, let me try to adjust my grip so I don't pull that mag release. All day, that 50-yard gong, that little gong's been giving me a hard time. I haven't been hitting it too much today, but this gun, whew, man, it delivers the goods. All right, let's pick up the pace, have a little bit of fun here. All right? You never know when you just need to, you know, dump some rounds out. All right, there's the +2 or +3. I think this is a 21 shot mag here for the Mete. All right. Dude, I mean, come on. Come on. It's not really getting that hot yet. Okay. Try to move along a little quicker here. All right, I might get a little overzealous there. Man, I cannot help. I have to drive the point home how good the trigger is on this gun. It is absolutely fantastic. arguably one of the best striker fire triggers I've ever felt. And you know, look, for a gun in this price range, I feel like, I mean, these things are, I think the MSRP on these is pretty south of like $700. And that's a lot of features to squeeze into a gun for that type of a price range. When you open the box, you got the interchangeable back straps and some different sights, and it comes with little tools and knickknacks, and you've got all the different plates for mounting all of your optics and stuff, if that's the route you want to go. And man, I am thoroughly impressed at what they did with this particular gun. I mean, even the flutes on the outside of the barrel, just to help trim down some of the weight a bit, right? You know, so you got that fluting, you got all the cuts on the slide. The texture for the cocking serrations is very, you know, awesome and edgy and kind of futuristic, sort of modern looking, which I really dig that. And I like that they don't have that decocking mechanism on it anymore, so that just keeps things, you know, nice and simple. And man, like, just, I'm very, very, very impressed with this gun. And I must admit, more impressed with it than I thought I was going to be. That trigger is just, it's like it's riding on glass. That's the most interesting feature about this gun is the trigger. And I love that 5-inch barrel. I feel like that's like a nice Goldilocks zone for a 9mm. You still get some good velocity. You get a good sight radius. I just think, I really do like the long slides. I'm a fan of the Glock 17L, and I think we're seeing kind of a reoccurring theme with 9s, especially in the striker fire realm. Man, the long slides just shoot so well. You know, a 5.5-inch barrel, it's just such a great area to be in with a 9. So, all right, one last mag. I think you guys get the idea. She's running good, no stoppages. I'm not doing a terrible job on the shooting. I'll tell you what, we're gonna take that soda out right there. I know y'all been watching the whole time, wondering if I'm gonna shoot that one lonely soda, and I'm gonna shoot it. There we are. Wow. I'm gonna tell you right now, if it comes down to like a personal defense situation and this particular gun is what you wind up with, I think you're gonna be in a good way. It does come with a holster, the Rival holster. Okay, it kind of has that nice little basket weave look to it. Man, I'm so shocked at the amount of value they can really put into this pistol for the money. So I think they did a great job on this one, especially compared to a lot of the older Canics, which, you know, many would argue would leave maybe a bit to be desired. I think that this pistol design has come full circle, and I think they've really dialed this thing in quite nicely. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. That's been the Canik Rival. I dig it. I'm definitely gonna be shooting this gun some more. I can't wait to, you know, try it out maybe to some longer distances and just do some more general testing, because man, the thing is just running so great. I'm just wondering when it's gonna, you know, have a stoppage of some sort. So if we run into any issues, we'll definitely let you know. Make sure you follow us on Twitter and Instagram. You can find us on there, but we are shadow banned. You have to type in the whole handle, Iraq Veteran 8888. And I think it's either official or _official. You'll see it. But you got to type in the whole username or it won't pull up because we're shadow banned. But follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and any type of developments we have with some of these guns that we've done videos on, for instance, we always report some of those details in those places. So you can follow up with us if you want, and we'll definitely let you know how it keeps running for us. Have a great day. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Big thank you to all of our Patreon supporters. Go over to Ballistic Inc. and pick yourself up a Snazzy News t-shirt. That's one way that you can help support the channel if you wish. Have a good one. We'll see you next time.